You know, like recently I keep buying things that I've been after. Well, I forgot to mention last week that I'd been to a charity shop, or in fact a few, and I found something that I really wanted. And yes, it's a DVD. In fact, it's a box set. Oopsie daisy. Good morning guys, how you all doing? I know, buying DVDs again, but like I said, I went on a whim to a few charity shops. I went to Woodseats because I'd not been there for months, you know, since I finished being a Tesco delivery driver. And I picked up a few DVDs whilst there. I picked up this one called Mega Fault, another B movie that I wanted to have a look at some point. It's got Brittany Murphy in it. That's how old it is, because sadly she passed away many years ago. And I also got Chasing Gamey, because I realised that was one of the DVDs that I've been wanting to replace a video with. But then I went down on the off chance to go to Aberdale Road. There's a St Luke's there that I used to go to all the time when I was a delivery driver. They did have a Buffy the Vampire Slayer box set before, but I was going through all the discs and some of them looked a bit scratched, and I was like, you know what, nah. I regretted that decision, and a few days later I went back only to find it was already gone. So whilst I was in there this time around and I spotted that, and I'm like, check every disc, which I did, and there's a lot, it's heavy. Every single one, not even a scuff on them at all. I mean, it's £20, but I think was totally worth getting this for, because there's a lot of extras that comes with it apparently. So now I'm on the hunt for Angel. I really should stop buying DVDs, but I may end up buying some today, I don't know, because I've got to do a few errands. First one being I've got to go back to the place that I bought my car from, because they're going to sort that light out today. And he says he's also got me a parcel shelf, so hopefully that's all sorted in the next few hours. And because it's not that far from Staveley, I can just walk into there and have a look around their charity shops. There's no guarantee I'm going to buy anything. They said they need the car for about an hour, so why not? There were a few other things I did buy whilst... Oh, hold on. It's that gloomy, it's dark. Yeah, I bought a few key rings actually, because you know I like to collect key rings as well. Got this axe, as you can see. I don't think it's sharp. Oh no, I'm bleeding all over. Sorry, I'm a little tired, which is why I'm a little doolally. And I also bought this keyring, this wheel rim. Turn back the way I've put you, you silly sausage. There we go. Very pretty. They were only £1.49 each. That's for work this week. Oh, I was planning on going somewhere after work, but because we do so much on the job, you know, by the time I finish my shift, I am so exhausted, and all I want to do is go home. There's not really been much else I've done since I went to Ingamells. I pretty much just chilled and relaxed for the last few days that I had off work. Actually, there was one other thing. Last night, I started aching on my shoulder here, and so whenever I raise my arm, in fact right now it still hurts, but not as much as it did last night. I don't know why. I think it's because our cranes at work are on pendants. It's like the controls are attached to the crane, and sometimes when it's going forward it stretches out, and I think I stretched too much with this arm. But I didn't feel anything at that time. It wasn't until I'd come home and maybe an hour later it started to hurt, and I ended up having a soak in the bath to try and help it, but didn't. And so I started looking for my heat pad that I've got, you know what I sometimes put around my neck or onto this bad shoulder. I cannot find it anywhere. I don't know what I've done with it. I know it's still here somewhere in the house, I just don't know where. So maybe I'll hunt for that later. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and get ready to take my car to the garage. Yeah, I'm just noticing my arm's not actually, or my shoulder's not hurting while I'm holding the camcorder. If I raised it up here, feels like I'm raising a dumbbell. Yeah, I'll just keep it here, it's fine. Right, now I'm going to get myself ready to take my car to the garage and then head to Staveley. I knew Weather App was going to lie. It claimed by now it would be still cloudy but sunny. Now, It's drizzling. Anyway, I've dropped the car off and I'm now walking into the town centre of Staveley. And I'm kind of thinking, whilst I'm here, I may have some breakfast. I'm starting to get hungry. We'll see. It started, I've only been in one charity shop, this one. Bought 4 things that are on my list. First thing was this album. I used to have it on cassette and I listened to it so many times I wore it out. This is the first time I found a CD version in a charity shop. And I'm like, that's on my list, that's on my list, and I checked and sure enough. Also on my list was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on DVD because I've only got it on VHS. And next to it was Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. So of course I bought that. And I don't know if you guys know, but I've been currently watching all the Bond films again. That box set that Joe's dad gave me a few years back. Well, one Bond film isn't actually in the collection because it's not an official one, but I've just found it on DVD. Never say never again. I'm like, I've got to have that. And I still got a few more charity shops to go in. I doubt I'll buy anything, but I thought that as I was coming into Staveley that I'd probably not buy anything. And I've just bought 4. I don't know. I can't help myself. Oh, I've done with shopping around Staveley. I've not bought anything else. Well, I say that. I've bought a sandwich, bacon, egg, sausage, because I'm very hungry all of a sudden. And just smelling it's making me even more hungry. Okay, I'm gonna... Ah, the sun's just come out. That's the first time. What the... That's the first time the sun's come out. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna eat this. As you know, it's going in my belly. And it's now 20 past 11, so my car should be ready in the next 10 minutes. So, yeah, get this eaten and then head back to the car. I'm well pleased. Look, got a parcel shelf in the back of the car. And here, I'm going to show you a picture I took earlier of the light, of how it used to look. And what does it look like now? Ta-da! It's looking beautiful and clean. Although I can't say the same about the car. I've noticed it's already filthy. I've only had the car 2 weeks and it's filthy already. I'll get around to washing it at some point. Anyway, I'm now outside Aldi and Home Bargains. I don't think I need to go into Aldi, to be honest. I might pop in, I don't know, but I definitely... definitely need to go into Home Bargains. Oh my days. Man, I've gone very tired. You can tell because look at my cheeks, they're all rosy. Since I've got home, I've been sat having a cup of coffee, watching some TikTok. A lot of TikTok. You know how it is, you just keep scrolling. I don't know, I just started feeling more and more tired, even though I'd finished my coffee. I've just had a bottle of Lucozade now, just to try and perk me back up, but I don't know if it's going to work. So I think I'm going to take you-know-who for a you-know-what to try and wake myself up a bit more. You-know-who by this young man here. Look at you. Why are you sat like that? He's been laid with me while I've been watching TikTok. But it did remind me that I did actually do a few things this week after I finished work. One day I walked down to Starbucks with Harley. And it was a nice sunny day and I just sat there in the sun drinking my coffee, nearly falling asleep. And then another day, I don't know which day it was, we went to Rother Valley for a walk around it. Not done that in a long time. That was also a nice sunny day, but I can't be bothered with any of that today. When I take him out for a you-know-what, it's just going to be in the area, maybe down to the field and around it. I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh, might be because I went to bed around 11:30, I think it was. And as I've mentioned before, my body clock, usually 6 hours is enough for me. And sure enough, this morning I woke up maybe half an hour before my alarm. And I'd set it for 7, so I could get my car to the garage. I'm going to sign off in a moment. Before I do, I just want to show you that shoe rack. I actually put it up and it looks so much better than the old one. Ignore the shopping bag. That's where I put it to remind me to put it back in the car. But yeah, look at that. Higher up, more space, more shoes. I was supposed to put extra brackets here on the top, so they were like handles. I was like, what do I need them for? So I left them off. Yeah, it took me, I think, half an hour to put up, something daft like that. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go now. So all that's left for me to say now is thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, peace out. So do you want to go for a you know what? You've no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Walkies. Oh, he understood that.